I saw it happen at the Travis Scott concert. That was kind of wild, dude. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Travis Scott, man. He's like everything he does is like targeted toward like children, you know? Like he does like the McDonald's advertising, the Fortnite advertising. And then he like I don't know, dude. He tells people to get all crazy and rowdy at his concerts. He's like, "Yeah, rush the security guys, break down the gates, start a riot," all the time. And it's like, dude, it was only a matter of time before people died at one of his shows or at like something he put on. Cause like that's like his thing, dude. Like he wants people to go crazy and get rowdy and stuff. And it's like, yeah, that's fun, but like when there's 100,000 people, you got to be way more careful. Cause like I saw that he tweeted out before the festival started. He like tweeted out videos of like people rushing security, breaking down gates, and all that stuff. Dude, the worst part. Did you see the video where he was up on like that? He was up on like a little small stage that was like elevated like 30 feet in the air, and like they were like trying to like give somebody CPR, and he was just there like singing like auto-tune singing the entire time. And I'm like, bro, he's like staring at the camera at one point. Did you see that one, Paris? It was wild. He's like looking at the camera at one point, just like just making weird auto-tune noises, and this kid is just like getting resuscitated. Like whoever set the event up is like culpable, dude. Like the city, like whoever approved that much stuff, dude, it was crazy. 8 people so far. It was in Houston, and then I think it was put on by Live Nation, which is like the like Live Nation produces like shows and concerts for like every band pretty much. But dude, he didn't even like stop to like let people through. Like when there were, I saw a video of like an ambulance trying to like get through to pick people up. Yeah, 10 or 14. It was one of the two. It was 10 or 14. The people that died were between, you know, it was like the oldest was like 27, the youngest was like 10 or whatever. That was nuts though, dude. It was nuts. Yeah, you can't, I don't know. And then his apology video was like so fake. It's like it's in black and white, and he's like staring down at his phone, and he's like, "Man, like I just want to say sorry, man, like to those that we lost." And he would like pause between words, and I'm like, this guy's, I don't know. He's just trying not to get sued. No, he didn't. He didn't say anything about what he did wrong. And that's the huge problem is like these people don't. Yeah, he was trying to make himself into the victim. Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, dude, I honestly recommend like not watching the videos from that event because it's like dark, dude. It is dark. Like I watched them not knowing what was happening. Like I watched a couple of clips and I was like, what the hell, dude? Because when you hear people dying at a concert, it's like you think, you know, something like they get into like a fight, somebody gets shot. Yeah, Astroworld. You know, you don't think people getting like suffocated by the sheer amount of people that are on top of them. You know, it was rough, dude. He could have done something, but whoever let 100,000 people into that parking lot, like the security, like whoever set the security up, like there's a lot of people that are responsible, dude. There's a lot of fail safes in place to stop stuff like that, and they definitely did not. They definitely did not do the correct thing, dude. They definitely did not do it right. Because I mean, I've been to a bunch of concerts, and I've been to like a bunch of festivals in my, you know, back in the day, and never have I been to a festival where people legitimately were allowed to break through security. Yeah, no, I heard the security was horrible. Well, like they were understaffed for sure. Yeah, that's a rumor. I wouldn't believe that until there's like evidence of that, dude. I wouldn't believe that until there's evidence of people getting like injected with fentanyl. Because that was the other thing. People like they were trying to like deflect and say people got like injected with like fentanyl and whatnot. And it's like, I got to let me see the tox reports, because that's something that's very easily provable. You just check they're going to drug test all the people that died to see what they had. I read about that, a security guard getting injected, but even then, that was like just somebody said that. Like that was like so who knows until it comes out, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, and the other problem is it's happened at his concerts before. Like apparently he was arrested twice in the past for like inciting riots. You know what I mean? Like he was arrested twice for inciting riots at his shows. Like one time at Lollapalooza, and then another time at another festival where he's like, "Yeah, rush the stage, run through security, blah blah blah." Like so, you know, he has like a history of what I don't get it. Like he literally targets his music and his advertising toward like young people, like, you know, like teenagers and under. Like he advertises to like, you know, to the McDonald's kids. He has the McDonald's meal. He advertises on Fortnite. It's like you're not that. He thinks he's like this ruckus, like rock star, rock and roll dude, and he's like, nah, dude. Everyone that goes to Travis Scott's concert, they're teenagers, like young teenagers. You know what I mean? Like everything he does is marketed towards children. Like, dude, I heard that stuff about like, yeah, like you said, there was like a 10-year-old or a 14-year-old. There was like 500 people hospitalized, and a lot of them were young kids. It's like, dude, you can't be like, you can't be doing this rock and roll, like, I don't care about anything, rush security with like children. You got to know who's at your shows, dude. Like nobody there is responsible. Like nobody knows what they're doing. You know, it's legitimately children. It's like 14, 15-year-olds. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the average age of somebody at a Travis Scott concert was like 13 or 14, just because of like where his music is advertised and who his like target demographic is, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's got to be a little bit more, like, definitely held accountable for just the environment that he creates. Dude, everything is more organized, bro. Like, I've been to Ultra, which is like this huge music festival in Miami, and like, and it's bigger than Astroworld. Like, it's a music festival that like hundreds of thousands of people attend every single year. It's like a 3-day festival, and never once have people like died trying to get in or jumped through a fence and broken it down. Like, it's crazy how that happened. Like they either didn't anticipate or they like oversold tickets and they didn't have the security ready to go. It's nuts, dude. It's nuts. Yeah, he was telling people to get in. Like he he deleted the tweets afterwards, but yeah, I'm not a fan of that stuff, dog. But yeah, dudes, it was definitely messed up. Definitely a messed up event. Definitely a messed up event that needs to be, people needs to I don't know, he needs to be held, people that were responsible for it need to be held accountable. So like the event planners, Travis Scott himself, the whoever organized the security, Live Nation who organized the concert, they all need to be held accountable, dude. It's tough. Nobody should be dying at a concert, you know? Nobody should be dying at a concert.